What the? So, what do you think of this angle, Mr. Cameraman? Ayu glances at me from over her shoulder, a roguish smirk playing about her lips. Is this good enough for you? Does it make the most of my charms? Do I look appealing? Ayu giggles, pleased with herself, and rocks her hips from side to side. Her round, full ass swing hypnotically. She looks good. I feel like she's the one who I've seen better. Try as I might, I don't think her behind is quite as shapely as Marina's. Oh well, I'll give her points for trying. I think that was like a really pointless choice, I feel like. What the heck? I think these photos will make your fans very happy at least. Huh? Who cares about them? You should. If you want to keep selling CDs. What year is it? Oh please. Ayu pouts. They have nothing to do with this. Right now it's just me and you. I must admit I am a little disappointed that you don't seem more enthralled by my perfect body. But I'll make you realize how charming I am in due course. Then I'll make you grovel at my feet and beg for my attention. Jeez, all these freaking girls are doms. I'll use this body of mine and turn you into my adoring acolyte, whether you like it or not. Oh, Ayu grins wickedly. Now, what are you waiting for? Why don't you take my picture? Isn't that why you came all the way out here? Oh, yes, that's right. I was so distracted I almost completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Idiot. I adjust the camera and then bring it to my eye. I take a step back, so better to frame Ayu's body against the aquamarine water. The blue water contrasts nicely with Ayu's golden swimsuit. Stray droplets of water arc through the air, shimmering like diamonds in the sunlight. I'm sure my boss will love these photos. I start taking photos, the shutter flashing at irregular intervals. While I photograph her, I call out the instructions to Ayu, and she's only too happy to obey them. Turn your head to the right. No, the other right. Can you toy with your hair? Maybe if you turned this way then. That's it. Ayu's a pretty good model when she isn't posing in a pool full of banknotes. I was dreading this photo shoot for a while, but this is a lot more fun than I anticipated. I think this is one of the better photo shoots I've done in a while. I guess it helps that the subject of my shoot is so convenient, so conventionally attractive. But the scenario's to die for too. I forgot just how much fun photography can be. I'm having a blast. I was at least until... Hey Ayu, how dare you seduce my boyfriend? Oof. Big oof, Hiroki. I stagger back, winded, as something collides with me. My camera falls to the ground, just as it did on the evening of Ayu's concert, though the sand mercifully helps cushion it. I don't think my camera should be too badly damaged. At least it didn't land in the ocean. But that's not my top priority here. What's going on? I glanced to my right, momentarily bewildered, and... Oh. Oh. Here's a girl clinging to me. Clinging to me. It's a girl I know well, though I've never seen her wear an outfit quite like this before. Her two-tone hair is cut into a cute, choppy bob, and her amber eyes are lined with long, full lashes. You really have to put the same description in? She has a snub nose, cherry blossom lips, and a full figure befitting any model. It's Cosmos? That's right. Cosmos clings to me jealously, her breasts pushed up against my arm. The last time I spoke to Cosmos, she was wearing her baggy jacket and her short denim shorts. Right now, however, she's attired in something that looks a bit like a swimming costume. Swimsuit. Tight and elastic. Upon her head, she sports a pair of ram's horns, and bat-like wings protrude from her back. Why are they so low? They're like on her butt. This must be Cosmos' succubus form. I've never seen him before. She looks pretty good like this, I guess. But I don't have much time to ponder Cosmos' good looks, because Ai is stalking over to us. Her form changes with every step, horns sprouting from her scalp, a tail protruding from her dairy hair. Even Ayu's golden bikini melts away to reveal his skimpy red costume. Hey Cosmos. Oh hey Cosmos! Ayu stabs a finger at the unexpected intruder. What do you think you're doing here? This is my private beach. I didn't offer you an invitation. Get out. Scram. No, I won't. Cosmos grips my arm even more tightly. Such a thing is possible. My arm's being swallowed by the shelf on her chest. This might be your beach, but Hiroki's my boyfriend. I love him a lot, and I won't let you seduce him. Your boyfriend? NANI? Ayu raises an eyebrow. Her face. Don't be ridiculous, you're a succubus. We don't have boyfriends, we only have conquests. Freaking players over here. I don't understand why you'd want to take a plain, boring man like this as your boyfriend anyway. Exactly, thank you, Ayu. I bet there are tapeworms out there that are more interesting than he is. You say that, but... He looks like somebody I knew in high school. And I'm laughing. You're clinging to Hiroki even harder than I am. Ah, what? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Ayu counters shrilly, but her arms wind about my neck more tightly than before. If this keeps up, she might choke me. Cosmos has control of my right side, my arms being engulfed by the impressive valley of her breast. Impressive valley. And I'm afraid I'll never be able to extricate it. Ayu, meanwhile, has taken hold of my left. Her arms are looped greedily about my arms, like those of a small child grasping a favorite toy. These girls are both shorter than I am, despite their heels. Heels on the beach. But they're surprisingly strong. They're gripping me so hard my arms feel numb. I'm afraid my bones are going to splinter. Marina wasn't kidding when she said succubi had more stamina than your regular person. They're way too powerful. That's not what stamina is, but okay. I'm not clinging to Hiroki because I like him or anything, idiot. Ah, now Ayu's realized there's no way she can deny Cosmos' claims. I guess she's decided to change tact. Clever. I'm clinging to him because he's my cameraman. We were in the middle of a shoot, but you so rudely interrupted. Now relinquish him at once. I won't. Hiroki agreed to be my boyfriend before he came to be your cameraman. So there. Why? You? You! Ayu glowers at Cosmos. Stop acting so impertinent. Don't think you can boss me around just because you have a few more followers on Rapid Pound than I do. Wow, she is really insecure about that. I have 2 million more followers than you do. Eee! Don't say it! Don't say it! Nobody likes to show off. Coming from the freaking... Jeez, this is a prime example of the pot calling the kettle black. I'm not familiar with that expression. Ayu's such a hypocrite. I'm tempted to call her out on this, but she's still talking. Her shrill voice cuts through the air like a scythe, her chest pushed even more firmly against my arm. Who cares how many followers you have? I'm still older than you. You should respect my wishes. Why are you even here? Who told you I'd be here? Marina did. She told me about your photo shoot. I was afraid you'd try to seduce my boyfriend, so I came to see you. I know what you're like. I don't trust you, Ayu. You're a bad girl. You always want the things I have. You're so jealous. Jealous? Who said I'm jealous? I'm not jealous. I don't like Hiroki one little bit. Then get off of him. Only if you let go of him first. I won't. I love him. And I'd love it if he could finish up my photo shoot without you distracting him. Ayu tugs my left arm, while Cosmos tugs my right. They're both pulling so hard I'm afraid my limbs will pop clean out of their sockets. Ew. Then my career as a photographer will be well and truly scuppered. That's what you're concerned about? Is there any way to make them stop? Okay, so what do we choose? Let's save it. I'm gonna save it. Okay. Okay, good. Now, get off of me. Good girls, please, you don't need to fight. Please let go. Oh, shut up. You completely ignores my pleas. I'm not sure what I expected, really. Why did I even bother? I don't even know why you like Hiroki. You've always had strange tastes, but I didn't think you were quite this weird. I'm not weird. Marina likes him too. Marina likes any spineless man she can manipulate. Oh! Shots fired. I wouldn't set much store by her parameters. Ayu snorts dismissively. Marina's not as young as she used to be. Oh! Dang. She's getting on in years. Her prime's well and truly behind her. Our poor older sister can't seduce men like she used to, so she has to settle for dregs now. She's desperate. Oh, desperate am I? Yes, that's right. Marina only wishes she could be as cute as I am. She's pathetic. But Ayu's mocking tirade soon peters out. NANI? She lets go of my arm and turns her head, stiffer than a wooden doll. All color drains from her cheeks. Then she whimpers. Marina, is that really you? But of course, who else would it be? Marina stands before us, tall and striking as always. She's attired not in the regalia of a businesswoman, but the garb of a succubus, her horns and her wings adding to her disconcerting demeanor. Marina's dark skin glows in the tropical sunlight, her long white hair flutters in the breeze, and her eyes narrow into a look of unmistakable disdain. It's a pleasure to see you, Ayu. I missed you, my dear younger sister. Look at her face. It's like some freaking yandere shit. I wish I could say that without any lingering regret, but Marina scowls. I cannot help but overhear what you said about me. I'd like to believe I was mistaken, but being so very old, my hearing wasn't what it used to be. But I doubt I would make such a mistake. You said I was desperate. You called me pathetic. Is that any way to speak about your kind, caring older sister who has stuck by you through thick and thin? What do you have to say in your defense, Ayu swallows, then she gets down on her hands and knees, her forehead pressed against the burning sand, and cries. I'm so sorry, Marina. I'm really, truly sorry. Really? Marina raises an eyebrow. That is gratifying to hear, but I don't think you're sorry enough. Now come here. Marina sits upon a nearby rock, then pats her thighs with one hand. You've clearly forgotten your manners, but don't worry, I'll teach them to you once more, as any kind, benevolent big sister should. It's because I care about you that I'm willing to go to such lengths for your sake, my dear Ayu. Now, what do you have to say about that? Ayu gets to her feet, her knees spotted with sand, and winces. I'm so happy, big sis. Thank you very much. I sure do love you a bunch. You desiccated, dried out old hag. Oh no. NANI? Gomenasai. Oh, skipped something. Alright, Ayu, have you learned your lesson yet? Look how small her feet are. Yes, big sis, I've learned my lesson, I'm sorry. Really? That's what you say? But you don't sound very sorry to me. I still don't think you grasp the sheer gravity of your wrongdoings. No, I do. I definitely do. I understand. So please, let me off the hook. Don't spank me again, Marina. Please don't. NANI! That's Miss Marina to you, you ungrateful maggot. Oh shit. No wonder she's so insecure. And you're in no position to tell me what to do. Now repent. Repent. Oh my gosh. Maybe this will help you shed some of your hubris. This is for insulting me. Smack. And this is for bothering Hiroki. Smack. And this is for arguing with Cosmos. Smack. And this is because looking at your smug face pisses me off. What? Hey, wait, that's not fair. Smack. Wah! Marina's. This is what he should be taking pictures of, man. This would be freaking hilarious. Marina's palm finds Ayu's unprotected ass once more. Her palm cracks against Ayu's rear like a whip, and Ayu cries out in pain. Her legs kick back and forth in the air, and tears beat in her eyes. I haven't counted how many times Marina spanked her naughty little sister, but this might be the 4th round of hers or so of her punishment. Ayu's been bent double over Marina's lap, her plush ass raised for almost 10 minutes. Jeez. I'm starting to feel sorry for the poor girl. It is true Ayu is pretty obnoxious, but does she really deserve such a harsh punishment? Hey Cosmos. I shoot a look at Cosmos, who's been observing this scene with an impassive look on her face. Does Marina often discipline Ayu like this? Yes, Ayu often annoys Marina. She doesn't show her any respect. Ayu blurts out whatever comes into her head. Then she gets in trouble. I see. Do you think I should try to stop them? Huh? Why'd you do that? Well... Slap, slap, slap! Wow, my ass is burning. Have mercy, Marina. Why should I after you said so many horrible things about me? This is what you deserve. You should count yourself lucky I'm so merciful, or I'd be beating your behind with a slipper. Now apologize. Not the chunkless. Are you, a little worried? Ayu sounds like she's in a lot of pain. She's fine. She's stronger than she looks. It's all an act. Are you sure? Looks like she's really crying. They're fake tears. She's not really sorry. She hasn't learned anything from this. I can tell. I've known Ayu longer than you have. She's a natural-born actress. I can't keep up with her, really. Talking to people is exhausting. I don't think I could interact with society while pretending to be somebody else. I guess she's kind of impressive in a sense. Slap, slap, slap. Much impressed. Hey Marina, please stop. I already said I'm sorry. Please don't hit me so hard. It'll make it hard to dance. As an idol, I need to take good care of my body. I can't afford to let it get all flabby and saggy like yours. Roast. Flabby and saggy, am I? That's news to me. I had no idea, but thank you for bringing that to my attention. Now let me repay you for your kindness. What? No, Marina, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, well... Slap. Yeah! But she's very stupid, too. Cosmos, I love you. You're so adorable. Yes, I can see that for myself. I continue to watch, my lips pursed, as Marina subjects Ayu to the full brunt of her ire. I do feel sorry for Ayu, but this is her fault. None of this would be happening if she hadn't been so rude to Marina. Cosmos is right. Ayu really hasn't learned anything. She's such a dummy. Good grief, my hand feels sore after all that exercise. Marina wiggles her fingertips in an attempt to ease the dull ache of her much abused palm. Ayu, meanwhile, is lying on the sand, curled up on herself in a ball. Her arms are wound about her legs, and she's sniffling to herself in a tiny voice. We can only half catch above the rolling of the waves. Stupid meanie, what a poopy head. Eat your poopy head. Why do I always get scolded? It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong. It's all Cosmos' fault. I'll tell Princess Yui about this. Marina is the worst. Cosmos, for her part, is kneeling by Ayu's side. She gently pats her head like one might a farmyard animal and says sweetly, There, don't worry, I'll look after you. Aw, like hell you will. Ayu throws Cosmos' hand off of her, then shoots her a fierce glare. Though the intensity of said glare is hampered somewhat by the angry tears still beating in her eyes. I don't want your sympathy, don't touch me, I hate you. Is that because I have more Rapid Pound followers than you two, despite being younger? What? No, like I care about that. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Ayu whimpers, her eyelashes squeezing shut as a burst of pain flares through her body. My ass, it stings. It'll be alright. There. Cosmos is so funny. Cosmos resumes petting Ayu. This time, she doesn't stroke the crown of her head, but her red and behind. Cosmos resumes. Oh. Wait. I hit the wrong button. Ayu hisses at this, but she doesn't try to push Cosmos away. Maybe she doesn't have the energy. She certainly looks defeated. Goodness gracious, those silly younger sisters of mine. Marina shakes her head, bemused, and folds her arms over her ample chest. I'm sorry, Hiroki, for causing such a disturbance. I didn't mean to interrupt you while you were working, but I had no choice. Once I heard Cosmos was coming here, I knew how to check up on things too. Cosmos and Ayu have always butted heads, and I feared there would be some fallout. We succubi are physically stronger than most humans. I was worried you might get caught up in one of their silly fights, and then you'd be injured. So that's why Marina's here. I was wondering. It makes sense, I guess. As the oldest succubus of the group, she felt obligated to discipline her juniors, lest they cause me any problems. Marina might come across as a cool, distant beauty, but she's actually quite caring. Thanks, Marina. You helped me out a lot. Those two were tugging at my arms so hard, I was afraid I'd split down the middle. If you had split in two, that might be for the best. Then my sisters wouldn't fight over you, so... But perhaps 2 Hirokis would not be enough. I'm fond of you too, and I don't want to give you up to Ayu or Cosmos without a fight. Marina pouts cutely, coiling a strand of white hair around her fingers. You don't think I'm old and saggy, do you, Hiroki? What? Of course not. Really? Really? You might be older than Ayu and Cosmos, but that doesn't diminish your charms. I think you're a very attractive woman, and I'm glad you care about me so much. That makes me very happy. Oh, thank goodness, that's a relief. I don't tend to let Ayu's words get to me, but she is right on that score. I am a good deal older than both her and Cosmos. I've been feeling somewhat self-conscious about it as of late. In any event, I must apologize once more for getting in your way. As a businesswoman myself, I know how aggravating it is to be distracted while on the job. It's alright. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. You convinced Ayu to meet with me, and you paid for the tickets. I'm in your debt, Marina. I bow my head before her, and she smiles. That's quite alright, dear. As you are my partner, it's only natural I should help you where I can. I fear my machinations. I've done little to aid you, though. Marina places her fingers against her chin, a thoughtful look upon her face. Were you able to take any photographs of Ayu? I took a few, but it would be nice if I could get some more. It'd be good to get some shots of her in different outfits, or at different locations. Yes, indeed, you're quite right. Then the solution is clear. You must spend even more time with us. Oh yes, that's a great idea. Ayu, who seemingly recovered from her trauma, springs to her feet. She strikes a cute pose, then proclaims, "One day is simply not enough time to capture all of my charms. If you want to get to some decent photographs of yours truly, you'll need to spend at least a week in my presence." "That's no fair. I want to spend a week with Hiroki too." "And I could use a break from work. I'd very much like to toy with you for a full 7 days, darling." "Like hell he's your darling. He's my cameraman." "No, he's my boyfriend." "Darling." "Cameraman. Boyfriend." You guys." I glance between the three succubi, an awkward grimace on my face. Naturally, I'm flattered that these three babes have taken such an interest in me, but I'm a little perturbed too. Perturbed. I don't want them attacking one another again. I'm not worth it. I got that right, homie. Besides, I don't think I'll be able to get a full week off work. My boss is very stingy. He'll turn down my request in an instant. Oh, I wouldn't worry about him, darling. Marina replies archly, with nary a hint of concern marring her pretty face. "I'll arrange something with that boss of yours. He's a tedious bore of a man, but I can wrap him around my little finger like yarn. It's not like you'd be on vacation anyway. You'd be busy taking photos of me for this upcoming article. You can put it down as a business expense. Hey. And then when you're tired from work, you can collapse in my arms. I'll give you a long, firm massage and help you forget all your woes." "What? No way! I'll be the one to ease Hiroki's concerns." "Really? But he's not your boyfriend. He's just your cameraman. You have no right to touch him. That would be a breach of the workplace etiquette." Got him. Grr, just smarter than you look. And you're just as dumb as you look. Freaking love Cosmos. Why you? That does it. Ayu and Cosmos start brawling, still dressed in their skimpy succubus attire. Cosmos tugs at Ayu's long twin tails, while Ayu pinches Cosmos' cheeks like mochi. Their enraged shouts echo across the sand, mingled with the cawing of the gulls. Those two are certainly lively, aren't they? Yes, indeed. It's because they're so young, relatively speaking. They have a lot to learn. Marina sighs and shakes her head. She looks exasperated, like a put-upon teacher, but I think I can see genuine compassion in her eyes. Cosmos and Ayu might annoy her, but I'm sure she cares for them, just as she cares for me. Idly, I found myself thinking she'd make a great mother. She's so nurturing. Man, I told you this guy has a freaking mommy complex. Well, putting them to one side for now. Would you like to go on a trip to a hot spring with us next week? I'd prefer it if it was just you and I, of course, but I doubt those girls would let us skulk off on our own. It can be very demanding, and you do need to take more photographs of IU. I'll work things out with your boss, and I'll pay for it out of pocket. How does that sound? Sounds pleasant enough, but... Now. Marina cups my cheek with her hand and leans in, her eyes half-lidded and sultry. Her large bosom presses against my chest, and I can smell a powerful floral aroma emitting from her skin. I'm not sure if this is because of Marina's perfume, or if this is some scent unique to succubi. Now that I think about it, Cosmo smells pretty good too. Please say yes. Marina stares into my eyes, her voice a soft, seductive whisper. It would break my heart if you refused, my darling Hiroki. Well, honestly speaking, I'm a little worried about this invitation. Ah, Jesus. He just can't. How does he function as an adult? This is his thought process on everything. While I'd love to relax my weary body in a hot spring, being groped at by 3 horny succubi sounds exhausting. My man, who knew being Mr. Popular could be so hard? I'm not sure if I can deal with Cosmos and Ivy's constant bickering for a whole week. But Marina's being so kind, I feel guilty refusing her offer. Her dynamite body is similarly hard to resist. Oh, alright then. I'll go with you. It would make a nice change of pace at least. Wonderful. I knew you'd make the right choice, Hiroki. Well, of course I made the right choice. I didn't have any choices to make. Oh, freaking fourth wall break. I literally didn't have a choice. But that's besides the point. It looks like I'll be going on a trip soon. I can hardly wait.